Today, we're heading out on another recovery, about to hop in the Jeep. Ryan's on his way right now. I know very little about this recovery. I know it happened yesterday, and it is over a very steep cliff, basically. Thankfully, there was no one in the vehicle at the time. I don't know what happened, whether it was in gear or in neutral, rolled away, or a parking brake let go. But it is, I'm going to guess, at least a couple hundred feet over this cliff. So the conditions unknown. We know very little about it. We will learn together once we get there. Oh, and also it's like at a very beautiful spot, so that works out. It's about an hour and a half drive to the trailhead, and then probably another hour up the mountain from there. We get into the alpine, really steep, gnarly terrain. So I don't know what we're getting into, but let's go find out. All right, hour and a half drive complete. Charlie's doing some business over there. We're just dropping some pressure now, down to about 8 because it's pretty rugged up there. Smooth things out a bit. We're into the afternoon now, so we're probably gonna get some pretty nice light up there because days are getting shorter. Hey, off the road. All right, aired down and heading up. Well, you won't be able to tell on camera, but the tower is right up there. Got a ways to go. All right, almost there. You can just see the top of the shack up there. Definitely getting a little later than we'd hoped. Our daylight is fading fast. Well, we have made it up to the fire lookout at almost 7,400 feet. So we're definitely up here. Looks like we've gotten pretty lucky for weather, but there's some pretty moody clouds circling. So hopefully it doesn't rain. It's not windy right now, which is very rare, but time is ticking. It's 5:43 and sunset's like before 7. So we're gonna hustle. Like I said, we know very little about it. The vehicle went over the backside where it's very steep. As far as we know, there was no one in it. I'm gonna fly the drone and see if I can locate it first, and then we'll go from there. Well, that took some looking. We've been looking for a good hour, and I mean, it's so far away that this thing looks like a toy car. It's so far down. So Ryan's just trying to spot the fastest way down because that is all cliff, and the easiest way is way around that way. And if you haven't noticed, the sun is setting quite quickly. We've got probably 40 minutes of daylight tops, and Ryan is just starting his hike. Charlie's not happy about that. I'm going to do some spotting with the drone, and hopefully you can get down there. P.S. It is a remote control car, if you were wondering how we're possibly going to have time to get that vehicle up a cliff. So, a buddy lost it when he was up here a day or two ago. We were hoping to have some more time so he could take it nice and easy, but we did find a line with the drone that once he's down there, he can kind of skirt around the bottom of the mountain and meet me back at the road that we came up on the switchbacks. Woo. That is steep. It is a lot worse than it looks. Yeah, I bet. Ryan found the truck. He said it's in pretty rough shape. Hardly worth rescuing, but we got it. Now he's starting the long walk out. All right, he's probably halfway across, so he's directly over the hill sideways from me. Sun is setting quick. We're trying to pick a route that he goes across to not have to gain elevation, because especially up here, like 7,500 feet, if you haven't done exercise at elevation before, like over even like 4,000 or 5,000 feet, it changes things a lot less oxygen, and the body just doesn't work as well as it does down at sea level. So he's taking her easy. Told him to take some breaks because we don't need any emergency medical episodes up here. We'll go down the road and pick them up and get off this mountain safe. All right, Ryan's about 150 meters from the road down there, so I'm gonna get out of here and go pick him up. Yeah. That whole fucking mountain there, we just hiked across that. made it to Ryan, and he's alive. That is good. Ooh.
There we have it. The hardest recovery I have done to date.
Yeah. Yeah, who would have thought? We got it though. Mission accomplished. Because I was like, we're getting pretty close to pulling the pin here on time. Like, but it's a long way back up here.
Yeah.
Like where we are, what are we freaking 3 hours from home right now? So.
Yeah. No, I was already set that regardless it was happening, and that was it.
Yep. And that right there is our problem, which I did mean to send you with my spotlight. So
I got
that doesn't
one right
count
here.
for much, but yeah. Old trusty.
Yep. As long as I can see a little bit of something,
Yep.
that's all I need.
Well, we are losing daylight fast. We're all loaded up. So we have a long descent now, and then a lot of highway home. Here we go. And just like that, after a rough, rugged drive down, we made it back to pavement. We're throwing some air in. Charlie, he slept pretty much the whole way. Yeah, feeling a little tired still. Anyways, I know that one was a little bit different. We mostly just wanted an excuse to drive up some alpine at an awesome time of day when the weather was good, and I hope that it looked as epic as it was in person on camera, because it was beautiful. That's about as late as we want to do things, but you know what they say, when the going gets tough, that's worth 2 birds in the bush. See you next time. Hey, Charles, say goodbye. Have you been a good boy? Hey, have you been good? Oh yeah, some treats. Good boy. Here, wave goodbye.